Dude, we had a dude, he would give you $10 to look at his butt, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was when I was younger than I am now, for sure. He was a child. I don't want to say a child, but you just pretend I was a child, right? Because I was. And this guy would give you $10 to look at his butt, right? Not up close, far away, you know? But it was like, so yeah, that guy could have given us a lot more.
Do you need to file a police report?
I have no idea, dude. But I'm just saying, it's like everybody has a game show and you're like, yeah, people, these prizes are cheap, you know? That's what it was kind of what I was getting at. Anyway, we can take that
So
part
you
out.
were on a game show and a guy gave you $10 to look at his butt.
We had a dude in our area, I'll be honest with you, he'd give you $10, he'd walk off a little bit, he'd kind of spread his butt a little bit, and you had to kind of go like that at him, and you got the money, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Ho, ho, ho. I think that Theo Von just gave Mr. Beast, by the way, this is Jimmy, this is Mr. Beast, right? And he has been going through it lately. He has been going through it because of this individual right here. This individual right here. This is Mr. Beast's best friend. And make no mistake about it. This is his best friend. This was once, I believe, I think the name this person used before was Chris. I think now this person uses the name Ava, right? And I want to be very respectful, by the way. I'm a respectful person. Listen, I am a woke person now. I have woken up. I'm all about the woke shit. I am counterculture. Before Trump, I was against the woke shit. Now that Trump is the president of the United States, I am woke. 100%. I want all the woke shit, all of it. I want, the trans, all that stuff. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make this announcement. From now on, I am going to use the pronouns they, them. I'm woke now. 100% I'm woke. I got the woke haircut. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got the mullet. Right? I am now woke Count Izzy. So with that being said, I am 100% for Ava here and Ava's choices. All of them. All of Ava's choices. But anyway, in this video right here, Mr. Beast was on the Theo Von podcast. And as you just heard, Theo Von, who, by the way, I despise Theo Von with a passion. I hate this man. I mean, look at that stupid haircut he has. Look at that mullet, right? That is a ridiculous mullet. In which, by the way, the reason why Theo Von is wearing this hat here, ladies and gentlemen, is because Theo Von is hiding the fact that he is going bald. That's why he's doing this. I mean, he's had hair transplant after hair transplant. But Theo here in this snippet, in this clip, is not fooling anybody, right? I know exactly why he talked about this story where when he was a young child, a grown-ass man was trying to give Theo Von money to look at his butt. I know why he shared this story, and that is because he wanted to catch our good friend Mr. Beast in the act, right? He wanted to expose Mr. Beast like everyone is trying to expose. Listen, it has become a gang now on the internet, right? It's a big game where everyone is trying to expose Mr. Beast. But what our dear enemy Theo Von doesn't realize is that by sharing this story with Mr. Beast, he just gave Mr. Beast an idea for his next video. A video of which that's going to be private. You are not going to be able to see this video except for his best friend, Ava. That's right. I believe that Theo Von just gave Mr. Beast an idea, a very creative, special, curated idea for Ava here. And this idea is most likely going to be made into a video that's going to be available exclusively on the Mr. Beast Discord. 100%. You see, Theo Von, this dummy, tried to get one up on Jimmy. Tried to expose him, and let's be real, he kind of did a little bit. But it backfired because now Jimmy is going to take this story that Theo Von shared, which, by the way, this is something that Theo Von does. And this is why I secretly do believe that Theo Von is not a moron like everyone else thinks he is. I think that Theo Von is a genius. I mean, you certainly don't get to the place where Theo Von is here, especially with his looks, unless you are a genius. I do believe that he is a mad genius. I think that he does think up these stories, these scenarios. He kind of puts them on himself, but most of the time he uses these stories to try and expose his guests. And in this case, I think this was very deliberate. I mean, this was the first story that he shared with MrBeast. And let's listen to it one more time. And if this doesn't paint a picture, right, as to what was going on with Ava here. Literally, that story that Theo Von shared could have been applied to Ava. So let's listen to this story one more time.
We had a dude, he would give you $10 to look at his butt, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was when I was younger than I am now, for sure. He was a child. I don't want to say a child, but you just pretend I was a child, right?
Trust me, Theo. Jimmy right here is picturing this entire thing. I mean, right now, Jimmy is picturing this entire scenario in his head. I mean, if you look at him right here, right after he shared this, the wheels are turning in MrBeast's head. Right now, he is thinking of one person and one person only, his best friend right here.
When I was when I was younger than I am now, for sure, he was a child. I don't want to say a child, but you just pretend I was a child, right?
Oh, trust me, Theo. MrBeast, Jimmy, is pretending you were a child. I think MrBeast pretends everyone is a child. I think that's why his videos are so successful.
Because I was. And this guy would give you $10 to look at his butt, right? Not up close, far away, you know? But it was like, so yeah, that guy could have given us a lot more.
Do you need to file a police report?
Oh, boy.
We're going to have tribulation all of our life, you know? Even if we are, following Jesus, there's going to be things that come up and cause us to have trouble. But God is saying we can have peace because he has overcome the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is another one of MrBeast's friends. This is, I believe, Chandler Hollow. And he has chosen a different path than Ava here, right? Ava chose a path of self-pleasure, a path of the physical, not the spiritual, of doing what felt right to the body. And Chandler here chose a life of what is right for the soul. And that is the ultimate choice that we face each and every day, right? Are we going to live a life that feels good now, that feels good to the body, that feels good to the physical? Or are we going to live a life that is worthy of our Lord, that's worthy of true salvation, true righteousness, true immortality through our Lord's kingdom, right? We need to remind ourselves that we need to live our lives not to build some sort of currency, some sort of justification for heaven, but we need to live a life as if we are already in heaven, a life worthy of being in heaven here and now. And that only happens through living a life that is worthy of our Lord, worthy of his approval, right? Not a life that feels good to our bodies, to our feelings. No. It's not about that. It's not about our bodies and our feelings and all this other physical shit. It's about our spirit. It's about our soul. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I truly, truly do. Deeply I do. And I look forward to seeing what you guys comment. I try and reply to each and every one of you. And if I don't, I'm sorry. I'll try harder. But please help keep this going. Hit the notification bell. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.